everyone, and yes, it has been a while, about 6 weeks I think since I last did my last video, but I am back to do a new review of an album that came out last week. I was going to try and do this review last weekend. Unfortunately, basically I ended up busy with work, etc. However, with all that being said, today, ignore the sunburn, today I'm going to be reviewing the newest album, the long-awaited newest album, by the German metal band Rammstein. That is self-titled. It is indeed just called Rammstein, and that is what it looks like. This is the special edition here. As I said, it's been 10 years. A long time to wait for a new album, unless you're a Tool fan, in which case 10 years is nothing. But anyway, yes, 10 years. Now, before we get into the contents of this album, there is a bit of a elephant in the room, especially if you're in the UK. I don't know what this is like for other countries, but I wandered into my local record shop, as it were, to buy this on the day of release. I've looked, the price is still this as well, and there were two editions, standard edition and this edition. Now bear in mind that this has no extra tracks, this version. No bonus tracks, still 11 tracks, still ends on the track Hello Man, no secret track, no extra CD, no DVD, nothing, just sort of more nice kind of artwork, etc. inside. Anyway, I went in, and the standard edition was £18. Then there was this edition. I paid £23 for this, and I've seen absolutely no explanation as to why this album is so expensive. No other Rammstein album has ever been so expensive. It's not like this had to be imported or anything. They're still on the same record label, Universal. I mean, it's a bit strange. So I guess more than telling you whether the 10-year wait has been worth it as well today, if you're in the UK, I'm here to tell you whether or not it is worth paying £18 to £23 for this album. Well, let's get into the album itself. We kick off with the song Deutschland, which was the first single from the album. Many of you have already heard this, especially Rammstein fans, and you know this is quite an awesome song. Then we get into Radio, which is the latest song as well. By the way, I will cock up the pronunciations of some of these, as obviously I'm English. I can hardly speak English because I'm from Essex, let alone speak German. So to any German watchers, of which I know there's at least one, I do apologise for the pronunciation on this album. But anyway, Radio, as it is pronounced. I can't do the rolling R's for some reason. Radio, there we go. Is also another excellent song, kind of typical Rammstein single, you know, dancing like that. Throughout this album, it's kind of a mix between Liebes für alle da album, which is their last album, a bit of Mutter in there, and a bit of a callback to what I believe was called, the English translation is the German hardness genre that Rammstein kind of pioneered when they come out, on their, especially on their Sehnsucht and Herzleid albums. There's a bit of there's a touch of that on this album as well. But yeah, this album, it's an album of kind of two halves, really. Now this is going off of just a single listen, so in time maybe these other songs will grow on me. But you get to the song Puppe, which is, I believe, how it's pronounced, and it's quite good. Interesting vocal style from Till that we've never really heard on another song, where he comes across as a bit of a slavering pervert in a way, I suppose is the best way I can put it, with slightly fruitier vocals on the chorus and all that. But then after track 6, things start to go kind of downhill a bit. They start to try and do more epic tracks, which they've done with no problems before. You know, On a Dish, Mutter itself, tracks like that, Engel, absolutely superb. But on this album, they're just not quite connecting. Diamant, oh no, sorry, yeah, I think it was Diamant, which is track 8, is a 2-minute nice little acoustic ballad. But yeah, the rest of this album after track 6 just kind of trails off into nothing overly memorable. There's not anything that's like an amazing riff that stands out to you or anything, or anything you find yourself singing along to. It kind of ends with the crawling Hello Man and the song Tattoo before it. Again, not great on a first listen. Same with Weitweg. Again, apologies for pronunciation. However, You got the song Sex on here, excellent song. Auslander, another excellent. Zeidish, another excellent song. First 6 tracks, absolutely superb on a single listen. The rest of the songs, let's put them under, will probably grow on me. But is it worth the £18 to £22? Well, let's go for the cop-out answer of, if you're a big Rammstein fan, then you've already bought this. Nothing I'll say, it's got to change that. If you haven't bought this, yeah, you're probably going to enjoy it, especially, as I said, those first 6 tracks. And maybe live, those other tracks will sound a hell of a lot better, because obviously the big stage production that Rammstein put on for their live shows. But yes, if you're new to Rammstein, go for Mutter. Go for the album Mutter, Liebes für alle da, Razor Razor or Sehnsucht to start with, if you are indeed new to Rammstein. Probably more Mutter or Razor Razor, because they will have the singles that you know, or Sehnsucht actually, because it's got Du Hast on there, and everyone knows Du Hast. If you don't know Du Hast, you obviously have never been to a metal club, basically. Anyway, there you go. For me, it's about a 7 out of 10. Was it worth the 10-year wait? Maybe. We'll see what happens, if this will grow on me in time. And by the looks of it, there's going to be another solo album from Lindemann, because he released a new single called The Mathematique, about, strangely enough, between the 2 singles from this album, which was strange timing on his part, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's better than his first album, which was, it was alright, but we'll see what happens there. Anyway, I have been Psychosin. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to support the channel by checking out the Patreon, the link there, probably across my shirt, sort of there-ish, appearing right now. I want to thank you very much for watching. I'll try and get reviews out more regularly, depending on obviously work and what comes out. And I will see you next time.
Drawn to flame.